Warships Season 40 Day 1 Review and Recap. Let's talk about it. Good morning, good afternoon, and yes, good evening, Skull Army and friends. It's your boy, your friendly neighborhood SkullCrusher, coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, day 1 of Warship Season 40 Shock Party, Monday, November the 7th, 2022. And the first initial thoughts, off to a little bit of a rocky start here with regards to being plagued with a little bit of bugs here. Not to mention, we weren't even able to spectate or view the leaderboard, and I believe that's why it led the game going into maintenance early into the season, about 5.5, 6 hours into the start of Warship Season 40. Boom Beach did decide to take the game into maintenance. Luckily, it only did last about 20 minutes, half an hour, in which now we are able to spectate the global, local, and task force. Prior, we were only able to view our friends on the leaderboard, so that was a little bit of a kick in the pants there, not being able to see what was going on, who was climbing the ranks early, and of course to scout any potential good bases. So I believe that's why the game went into maintenance, was to fix the leaderboard issue. And of course, you know, we're gonna wait and see what's going on with that my node showcasing the ×4 killer air smoke. We were caught off guard with the Boom Mine node being swapped with the smoke node. That was a surprise even to us boom tubers, with that swap being done as well. Currently in game, as the recording of this video, there is still currently the ×4 killer air smoke there. So obviously that is a bug there with Boom Mine was on that node as well, and somehow that was affected with the swap there. The smoke screen is showing as ×4 with the ability to apparently attack air troops. That is incorrect. That is just an active bug with that Boom Mine node and smoke node swap there. So that did catch some of us players off guard a little bit there. Other than that there, Warship Season 40 has been exciting. Off to a little bit of a rocky start as well. Things got dirty fast. I do want to give a shout out to Chicken, who absolutely kicked my on stream today, and you know what, he was live as well, so shout out to Code Chicken, shout out to Op Destroy, also streaming season premiere. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna save you the bearer of that replay and just yeah, show you how it pretty much went something like this. Mortal
Kano, Liu Kang, Raiden, Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Sonya, Mortal Kombat!
Yeah, and also take a look at this, guys. 190 people watching when Chicken did that. So honestly, kudos, buddy. GG on that one. Definitely looking forward to my rematch there. Skull Army, things got dirty fast here. If you did not go top path right off the bat to pick up those rocket launchers, and what I'm talking about top path is once you did make your way into the third engine room, picked up Captain Everspark, picked up your building health, made your way over to your bombardiers, picked up your multi-node, most likely the 2 extra cannons, and then your rocket launchers. Mech have also played a huge role so far with regards to just being a reliable and active meat shield. So if you don't have mechs, you might be struggling a little bit. I'm actually struggling a little bit on my Captain Borealis account. I am lacking the rocket launchers on defense, I am lacking the mechs on offense, and I am feeling that pinch. I've been having a very difficult time trying to push up rank 15 to a gold rank on that account there. Shock launchers as well at tick 4. So yeah, you pretty much need everything. Simo as well really just adds a little bit more mustard in the bottle for your defensive layout there. Haven't really come across any layouts with mortars, if any, to be honest, but I'm sure they are out there. I'll give a shout out to Mr. Olsen to start things off. You know, he did have a very dominant 3 ER layout, which did work wonders. Now this seems to be the dominant 3 ER defensive layout, you know, something that Martin was rocking, you know, pretty much at the beginning of the season. I was looking looking at the Sugar Ship leaderboard, shout out to our Sugar Ship players. This is pretty much very similar along the lines to what, you know, Pete Minstrel's rocking with his General Electric account, and then of course Sugar Mini with her Sugar Mini account there. And yeah, you know, just having the rocket launchers, the shock launchers, the SEMO, the 2 extra cannons, you know, it really slows down your opponent, and plus not having the flares there, you have the ability and the option to play around with the layouts and, you know, trap your opponent. So, you know, there's been some pretty interesting trap bases, but again, this 3ER layout has kind of been the more effective one, depending if you're delayed dropping or not. Mostly it's pretty much just been going in with, you know, 2 or 3 boats of mechs right off the bat, left side or right side of the ramp there, and then following up with your bombardiers, Captain Everspark, and then managing your Critter Swarm, your shocks, depending on, you know, how aggressive you do want to be with them. I have been trying to delay drop. Sometimes that's been unsuccessful. I don't have medics on this account, so we have been playing without medics. Medics have actually been a blessing on Borealis, but again, we've got medics on Borealis, but we don't got mechs. We've got mechs on SkullCrusher, but we don't have medics. So it really comes down to, you know, what you really want more here, and it does seem like going that top path was the better option for 3ER. So if you are planning on going 3ER either tomorrow or, you know, before, if you see this video and then you're planning on going 3ER, it is the better option to take that top path there, you know, building health over to the bombardiers, and then of course pick up your multi-node with the 2 extra cannons, rocket launchers, mechs, and then shock launchers, and then from there you can kind of figure out what's, you know, more of a necessity if you really want to get those boom mines, if you want that troop health. Troop health has been a big part as well. If you're playing without medics, then I suggest that troop health should probably be your next unlock. Those rocket launchers can be absolutely savage on the flanking bombardiers. So yeah, and then SEMO of course has just kind of been an X factor in there. You know, it's been a Sparky killer, it's been a bombardier killer. You really can't go wrong with it. And of course at the same time too, players have been experiencing already on day 1. I wasn't expecting this on day 1, Skull Army, but on day 1, prolonged queues here. Day 1, you know, low to mid rank in gold here, and you know, our queue times are already kind of prolonging past that 10-second mark there. This is so even with the crazy long queue times, another thing that I am definitely noticing is just the amount of familiar names. Now, again, the Boom Beach community is very small. A lot of the players that are active on YouTube, Telegram, Discord, they're familiar with each other. They're familiar with the in-game names. And I pretty much know every single name in my log right here. I don't know if that's sad or if that's incredible. But nonetheless, like Illuminati, yep, know that player. Boom Boy, yep, know that player. Glassglow Rangers, yep, Bad Bill. Shout out to Join at Your Own Risk. Area 51. I might be on the fence with that one. Ivan, shout out to Ivan. He crushed me. Dublin's Den, yep. General Biscuits, yep. Davish, yep. Crimson Dawn _ YouTube, yep. So yeah, literally I know everybody here. Of course, you know, being a YouTuber, I might have the upper edge of just, you know, knowing more players in the community, literally knowing everybody in my log here, going in for battles here. It's a little bit sad with our Chinese character friends, you know, being departed on their own server there, unfortunately out of Supercell's hands, out of everyone's hands, you know, other than of course China making that decision there. So yeah, with that being done, you players definitely noticing the prolonged queue times today, and also, you know, very familiar names quite often battling due to the fact that it's a small community, and you know, with the community that is active online, again, YouTube, Discord, Telegram, Reddit, Facebook, a lot of familiar names here. So definitely let me know in the comments if, you know, you're experiencing the same, you know, with matching a lot of familiar names, you know, if you are experiencing prolonged queues, or even if there's any other bugs that you have noticed that, you know, I did not mention in today's video here. So a very exciting first day of Warships here. We'll see how things go going into day 2 here. If you have made it this far into the video, please do not forget to leave a like. It does mean the absolute world to me. It does help the channel grow, and yes, it does appease our YouTube algorithm overlords. I do want to thank you all so much for the love and support. The channel is now 146 subscribers away from 10,000. So we are getting closer and closer by the day. Boom goes the dynamite. We will officially be wrapping things up now. I think it's time to make like a Tom.
I'm an actor.
Cruise. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.